Hey guys, it's Caitlin. Hopefully this is recording. So I'm 33 weeks right now. I'm 34 weeks tomorrow, exactly. I know it's been a while since I did a video last. It's actually been since I was 28 weeks, I think was my last video. And just because a lot's been going on. Like recently I just got a new job. That's been taking off a lot of my hours. And then my cat ended up, she was pregnant, she was a Persian cat, and she was pregnant, and she ended up having 6 kittens prematurely. So what happened is she just started going into labor, and I was there and everything, but they just didn't end up living. Only 2 ended up living, and I even ended up bottle feeding one for like a week, and then it started having blood come out of its nose and out of its butt, and I had to take it to the vet and had to get euthanized. Because they were premature, they didn't develop properly. The 2 that she has, though, are like really big and doing really well. So that was a little bit crazy, so I couldn't do a video then. And then I was dealing with my kids, trying to get them away from the kittens and trying to deal with them going back to school because my son just started JK. So here in Canada, they had to be 4 years old to start junior kindergarten. So my son just started junior kindergarten, and that was really exciting. And as you guys know, my kids go to Montessori, so it's a different kind of school. So it's not really considered junior kindergarten, but it's like the same aspect. So both Ariana and Riley both go to Montessori, which is awesome because they're both able to be in the same program, just in different levels, obviously. But I think it gives them a good feeling about being with each other, and it gives them, if they get bored or whatever, if they're like lonely or whatever, they have like each other there to kind of cope on. Sorry, I'm like really out of breath. I just put my kids to bed. And then I decided to come do a video because I told you guys I would be doing a video, and I know that I have to keep up with these because I'm getting closer and closer to my due date, and I can definitely feel that I'm getting closer to my due date, just because I'm huge now. And then my fiance just got a new job too, so he's been working nights, and it's been really, really crazy at my house. So yeah, haven't really had time to do a video. And then I have a midwife, as you guys all know. I'm actually measuring really big. So they worry about polyhydramnios. I can't pronounce it, but polyhydram which is when you have too much excess fluid and it can cause preterm labor. I don't have that. But they were worried about it, so I had to get like all these tests done and everything. Then they found out that my hemoglobin, which is your iron, is really low. So the normal hemoglobin for a pregnant woman should be around 140. Mine's 76. 72 is a blood transfusion. So I've just been really, really out of it. I'm working on top of it. They said that there's no, like, I shouldn't even be awake right now. That I should be, like, in bed, sleeping, passed out because, like, my hemoglobin's so low. And most people would not be able to tolerate it. But they said that because I've probably been dealing with it for so long that I probably haven't noticed. But the bad thing about it is that it can make it so the baby's not getting enough oxygen because the hemoglobin carries oxygen to your baby through your blood. So if my hemoglobin's only 76, the baby could be potentially not getting enough oxygen. So that's a worry. And then another worry is me collapsing with no one home. So that's another worry. And the biggest worry is when I go into labor, is if I hemorrhage or even bleed out like a little bit, is me obviously needing a blood transfusion because having hemoglobin that low and then bleeding out isn't always a good thing. So I've been getting iron injections twice a week. And the iron injections are through an IV. So like I have a big bruise right there on my arm. And they have to like stab the IV in my arm like 4 times before they can even get a vein. They usually explode them because my veins are like literally like so tiny, like very, very tiny. So usually they have like a hard time. They have to like slap my wrist a bunch of times, and this is the result. I bruise. I had it on this hand last week too, and there's still like my lighting's and my camera's really crappy because I'm filming on an iPad. But like you can see, like that's definitely a big bruise. And that's from like a little tiny butterfly needle because they can't put any bigger needles in my veins because they burst. So then I'm the strangest person in the world. I'm allergic to IV iron. So they have to give me Benadryl before the iron. So then I'm like doped out of my mind because they're putting it through an IV and like shooting it in. So then my poor fiance is sitting there and I'm like passed out sleeping, trying to stay up, but it's like impossible to do. So I've been getting IV iron, so that's twice a week, and I'll be getting 8 doses of that. So this is my 3rd dose I'll be going on this week. So again, it's twice a week. This is my 2nd dose, and each dose is 125 milliliters. And so then by that time, after my 8th dose, they're going to test my iron again. Hopefully it'll be back up to like a normal range. They want it at least 100. So hopefully my body takes that. I had to be like the 1% of people that are allergic to iron. I don't know why, but I always get the shit end of the stick. So the pregnancy so far has been terrible. I've had really bad heartburn. I can't sleep. I've had like insomnia. Like right now I have really bad heartburn. This is probably like the worst time to do a video right now because I'm like gagging because it's like so bad right now. My mouth fills up with like water and I get like this really, really intense feeling in the back of my throat and it feels like I'm gonna vomit. And it's just like the worst feeling in the world. I wouldn't wish it upon anyone. He's constantly kicking my ribs. I have a floating rib. He's just constantly moving. He doesn't stop. And to start off with, like, I just can't sleep at night. Like, I wake up like 4 or 5 times a night just going to the bathroom. I'm constantly craving ice, and I'm constantly craving, like, sweets. So, like, Tim Hortons just came out with a Smile cookie, and I've already had about 6 Smile cookies just because they have the icing on them, and they taste, like, delicious. So, I mean, like, this pregnancy is not helping me. I've gained 53 pounds. I was 100 pounds. I'm 153. And yeah, it's just been brutal. But he is doing amazing. I had my last ultrasound. I wish I had the picture, but it's actually in my van. And my fiance is gone right now, so, like, I don't have the picture with me. But in the picture, his eyes actually open. It's really creepy. But it's cute at the same time because, like, you can see, like, his facial structure. And he's going to be so chunky. So right now, he's at the 75th percentile for his age. He's weighing 4 pounds, 15 ounces. That's a rough estimate. Because obviously, ultrasounds can always be, like, 8 ounces off. So by either negative 8 ounces or a positive 8 ounces. So I could be having like a 5-pound baby right now. Who knows? And I'm only 33 weeks. So this estimate was done at 32 weeks. So like, yeah, crazy. And my stomach is measuring like, again, big, 39 weeks. I'm only 33 weeks. So it's just a never-ending thing. Going to be expecting like a 10-pound baby. That's what I'm expecting. I'm hoping for like a 7-8 pound baby, but knowing my luck, I'll probably get like a 10-pound baby because it's a boy, and my girls were both not 9 pounds. Basically, Meadow was my lightest. She was 8'14", but that's basically 9 pounds. So I mean, like, you do the math. I've been getting a lot of Braxton Hicks lately, and I keep thinking that I'm going to go into labor early. I don't know why. I feel like it's, like, almost like because, like, I have 3 children that are, like, amazingly healthy, nothing wrong with them. I just feel like something's going to go wrong. And I know it's, like, dumb of me to think, but, like, it's just, like, weird because, like, I just feel so blessed to have 3 perfect children, and then, like, there's people out there that just have, like, the worst luck in the world that can't even have 1 child, and then here I am having 4 children. I just feel selfish almost, like something should happen. It's not like I'm wishing anything to happen, because obviously I would never wish that, but I mean, I just feel bad. So I've been panicking this pregnancy a lot. I've had a really bad anxiety, and I'm always thinking something's wrong, even if something's not. Which, again, nothing has been wrong, just me panicking. But anyways, I've been rambling for a while. This is like a 9-minute video, so it's probably like the longest video I've done in a while. So I'm just going to show you guys my belly. I'm not going to measure today because I don't know where my measuring tape is, and I just don't have the effort or the time to do it right now. I'm really tired, and I want to go to bed. So I'm going to quickly do it and ignore the mess in my house because I need to clean. Okay, that should be... This is with my shirt on. So with the shirt up, oh, he just kicked. I don't know if that went on camera, but he just kicked like right here. And you guys can see like how veiny I am. Like, it's disgusting. I'm like huge, and I don't even have a belly button anymore. Like that's where my piercing used to be, and it's all gone. So, yeah, it's like all tight too. Like there's no room in there at all. It's all baby. So, yeah, it's like literally all baby. Like, I'm a whale. I've come to terms that I'm probably never going to have my body back to how it used to be. So, that's basically it. Again, if I'm looking up the whole way, it's just because like my iPad, I'm using this new app, it's to capture. My iPad's telling me to have it face a certain way, so I don't know if like I'm looking at the camera or if I'm not looking at the camera, just because like I don't really usually look at the camera. I usually just look at what I'm filming. So if I'm talking like this way a lot, it's just because I'm using a new program called Capture through my iPad so that it actually downloads, because I was having a hard time uploading videos. Oh my god, heartburn. Okay, so that's basically it, and I'll do 34 weeks, probably not tomorrow because there won't be much change, but probably in a couple days. Okay, thanks. Bye.